Scientists closely monitoring a so-called city killer. There is a comet headed towards Earth, and I want to say it's not a 0% chance, like a 3% chance it could collide with Earth and take out an entire city.
A 3% chance?
I think it's 3%.
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty high compared to 0.
Right. So go ahead and play. This is crazy.
Closely watching a recently discovered asteroid that is being called a potential city killer. The asteroid, known as 2024 YR4, was first spotted December 27th by the El Salce Observatory in Chile. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory calculates there is a 1.6% chance it will hit.
1.6% chance. Clip out that first part. 1.6% chance.
You doubled the
chance. Yep. My bad.
Earth on December 22nd, 2032. Astronomers say
December 22nd, 2030. And you know, there's a lot of people that are on this whole like 2030 thing, right? Because it's been exactly 2,000 years since Jesus. 2030 or 2033. Yeah. So that, you know, those people are going to love this.
Oh, yeah.
Now check this out. Asteroid comparison 2024. So this is the thing that wiped out the dinosaurs on the right. 66 million years ago, allegedly. 6.2 miles wide. This thing is 130 to 300 feet. So it's about the size of a football field. 300 feet is about the size of a football field.
What? And this thing took out, it was one big body boy?
That's what they say, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Brightness, the asteroid is between 130 and 300 feet wide. So we have a handy graphic on your screen to compare. So the asteroid that struck Earth 66 million years ago and wiped out the dinosaurs, well, that one was just over 6 miles wide. For more, let's bring in CBS News space consultant Bill Harwood. Bill, good to see you. This asteroid is now rated a 3 out of 10 on the Torino Impact Hazard Scale. So what does that mean? Is this something we need to be worried about?
Well, not worried particularly. It just means we need to pay attention to it. You know, this scale goes from 0 to 10, 0 meaning there's virtually no chance of an impact, 10 meaning a climate-destroying, world-destroying sort of impact. Never seen anything like that since the dinosaurs, obviously. But there's a slight chance that this one could come by and hit us in 2032, as you said. The tracking is not very precise yet. They'll get another chance to really nail down the orbit.
This is crazy. Does Ruslan still think evolution in space is real?
Still? Has anyone ever explained biblical cosmology to him and shown him the definition of the firmament?
Okay, we're gonna get you out of here, bud. Don't create another account and log in. This is crazy.
Text me 858.
No. First of all, the fact that he conflated space and evolution.
That's
crazy.
This man just thinks we're in a bottle in Jesus' hand.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. He did.
We're one of those like ships that they build inside of a bottle.
Yeah, we're just floating.
Like, there's no space.
Yeah.
There's
none of it. Yeah. Oh man.
It comes back by Earth in 2028, and by that point, hopefully, the numbers will show that there's 0 chance of hitting the Earth. But right now, you know, they're certainly paying attention to it. They want to make sure they can nail down this orbit in time to do something if necessary.
I don't like talking doomsday, but
okay, so it sounds like one, they're trying to keep an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
2, there is a glimmer of hope that they could do something.
Yeah.
Now, he explains what it is, the something that they can do.
Okay.
Which is actually pretty remarkable if you think about it.
All right.
Go ahead.
If we were to strike Earth in 7 years, where could it hit? How much damage could it do?
Well, we don't know where it could hit yet because the trajectory is really not nearly well defined enough to make a prediction like that. But the kind of impacts we're talking about with a body of this size and its possible composition, you know, back in 1908, an asteroid hit western or eastern Siberia and leveled like 830 square miles of forest.
I have a massive update for you. I'm sure by this point, you've heard about the Blessed God Summit happening March 27th, 28th, 29th here in beautiful Carlsbad, California. But we've heard your requests. We've conceded to your demand. There are virtual tickets that are now available for the Blessed God Summit, so you can access it from anywhere in the world, as well as access to the replays. And for those of you guys that are looking for something extra, we're also offering a virtual ticket and an exclusive Bless God Summit merch bundle. There's some amazing art and some exclusive pieces done by our friend Josh Nadeau from Sword and Pencil that you have to check out. So join us online for the virtual event and experience some sessions from my favorite podcasters, pastors, and performers. We have a stacked lineup. I'm talking about Preston Perry, Dr. Sean McDowell, Inspiring Philosophy. What do you mean? Lila Rose, Alan Parr and his wife Jen Parr. We even have Nate Sala from Wise Disciple, Gavin Ortland, David Wood, Avery from God Logic Apologetics. And on the pastoral side, we have my friend Daniel Golding, Pastor Ed Newton from CBC in San Antonio, and my personal pastor from Rhythm Church, Pastor Jeff Moores, and his wife, Erin Moores. You won't want to miss out from amazing performances from America's Got Talent winner Dustin Savella, Billboard charting hip-hop artist John Keith, and Miles Minnick. And we're still finalizing a few more speakers. So head over to blessgod.shop, get your virtual ticket now, and you can get yourself a bundle with some of the exclusive merch as well. I'll see you over there, all right? Peace.
And when was this?
1800s.
wow.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal. If something like that came down in a populated area, on a big city, for example, it would be truly catastrophic, but it would be a local catastrophe. It wouldn't be something like the rock that killed the dinosaurs. It wouldn't affect the global climate, but it would certainly be a disaster of epic proportions. So we're all hoping that doesn't happen.
NASA's ahead of this. They're ahead of everything. In 2022, a spacecraft successfully
Hold on, pause. Pull this part back because I want to talk about this. So this idea that it'll wipe out a city. My question is, will they know? Like, if when will we know if it's headed towards San Diego, and will we have time to get out?
See, the likelihood that it hits like a city probably isn't super high. Like, you got to drive quite a while to hit different cities in the United States.
That's true.
You know, so like if it hits Borrego, you know, we lose a couple trailers and, you know, our desert, we get a desert hole, and that's really close to us, but it's not, it wouldn't do that. But
I think they would give us, it sounds like they would know at least 6 months to a year out.
so evacuation a little bit.
I think you would have to evacuate if they know it's going to hit a city.
Like, hey, it might hit LA or San Diego.
Get out.
Yeah, like it's a week away.
Yeah.
We should probably.
I would hope it'd be more notice than that.
No, they wouldn't.
You don't think so?
No, I think a week is generous. I think they'll be
Really?
like, "Oh man, we didn't think it'd get this far. It's been it's 24 hours. It's gonna hit one of these places. Y'all gotta go."
All right. Go ahead and play.
We're all hoping that doesn't happen.
NASA's ahead of this. They're ahead of everything. In 2022, a spacecraft successfully pushed an asteroid off course during NASA's first DART mission. Could scientists do this again if they have to?
Okay, I didn't know that. That's crazy. NASA out here just moving asteroids
Did you
out of the
push
way.
it?
Yeah.
Just-
Apparently.
I feel like we got a lot of pent up aggression, and all of these world powers are kind of like an adolescent, you know, that just discovered themselves with nuclear power.
Put it to use, baby.
I think we gotta let out a load. I think we gotta let out a nuke. Everyone gets one off, you know. Take out that asteroid.
All right, go ahead and play the rest of it.
But there might be some catastrophic, like what's the odds of hitting the moon? That would be a boomer.
Oh, that'd be crazy if it hit the moon.
Yeah, that'd be not be good. But.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. I thought about that. You know, they definitely demonstrated the feasibility of diverting an asteroid, nudging it slightly off course. Of course, the thing there is you want to do it when the asteroid is far enough away that a relatively small nudge can have a big impact on where it ends up going.
Yep.
Whether they could do that in this case based on whatever they learn in 2028, I'm not sure about that, but they would certainly have advanced warning of an impact if it came to that and could warn people away from any affected areas in plenty of time. I'm not saying that it still wouldn't be a bad day if it hit, but it wouldn't be like it was hitting out of the blue. There would be a warning.
You know, every time we see you, we got to ask you about any new information regarding Sunny Williams and Butch Wilmore as well. Of course, they're on the International Space Station. Do we have any?
We're talking about random. The guy stuck in space.
The guy stuck in space that either.
All right, I apologize. That was a bad metaphor.
So,
Sorry, Chad.
well, someone in the
Chad.
chat
I
earlier,
repent.
if you're looking at a literal dating of the scriptures, right? They said 2,000 years ago Jesus came. 2,000 years before that was the Great Flood. 2,000 years, we're on course.
So we're just taking out a city.
It's going to take out a city.
That's it. 4,000 years ago, a flood. 2,000 years
ago,
later,
Jesus
dies
Yep.
for our sins.
Yep.
Two really big things, only getting bigger, and then we like lose a city.
Yep.
And Social Security goes away. That would be
Social
it.
Security's gone.
Those two things together would be big enough.
Yeah. Get your right life with Jesus.
Get your life right with Jesus and start a 401k.
Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Please be sure to comment below and subscribe and all that good stuff. And check out this other video that YouTube seems to be recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.